So here's what I'm doing. My style of gardening is somewhere between chaos gardening and somewhat semi-organized. Packets like that, I'm sprinkling them in. It's not complicated. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight. They're carrots. Who cares, bruh? The seeds want to grow, man. Don't listen to the haters. Just put them in the ground. All right, that's the end of little fingers. You got that good of a memory, go right ahead. I made bad decisions when I was younger. This packet was $3. I'm gonna come through here. I'm gonna water this all in really good, get these seeds nice and wet. So that's all we're doing. We're just gonna cover them up while they're trying to germinate, pop out the ground. Here's what I'm doing. My style of gardening is somewhere between chaos gardening and somewhat semi-organized. Listen, I'm just putting a little half-inch trench, 2 of them, down this row. And then I'm growing a bunch of different carrot varieties. So I'm just taking them and I'm getting them in the seed packets like that. And I'm sprinkling them in. I'm putting my little tags in. Like, that'll be little fingers. That'll be Nancy's. It's not complicated. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight. They're carrots, bruh. Some of them are gonna grow. It's gonna be fine. This is all I'm doing. I come to where my last variety ended, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them in. Yeah, they're gonna be denser in some spots. Who cares? Who cares, bruh? Just plant the seeds, man. They wanna grow. The seeds wanna grow, man. Don't listen to the haters, just put them in the ground. All right, that's the end of little fingers. I'm just gonna stick my marker. Watch. Another variety. Look at that. It's that simple. You grab me a tag for a name tag? You ready? This is super complicated. Pay attention. I'm gonna take my marker. I'm gonna take my tag. You don't even have to tag them. If you got that good of a memory, go right ahead. I made bad decisions when I was younger. I'm not gonna remember where all these carrots are. All right. Now we got atomic red. Atomic red. Okay. Boom. Stick it right there. Now we know those are atomic red carrots. They are red, so it is probably gonna be pretty easy to tell even if you didn't tag them. But that's just me, that's my preference. Listen, the way I'm planting these carrots, you're not gonna get 100% germination rate. I don't care. I don't care. Some of these other gardening channels, they might care. I don't. This packet was $3. I don't care if I only get half germination on these. I really don't. It's not that serious, bruh. They're carrots. I'm just gonna plant them in the ground, and the ones that grow, I'm gonna keep them. I'll thin them out as I need to. And the ones that don't grow, leave them for the birds, man. I don't care. Okay, that packet's done. I'm gonna put that in the trash pocket. This is real complicated. I need another tag. Okay, what do we got next? Cosmic purple. Here's all we're gonna do. This isn't romanticized homesteading. We're just planting carrot. Cosmic purple. Boom. Stick them suckers right there. Hit that boy like you did the ranch packet.
Hit that boy like you did the ranch packet.
It's like a seasoning packet. This that nature seasoning. Little carrots have been on the grass. All right, we ran out of those before the end of the row. It's the end of the world. The OCD freaks are gonna freak out. I'm not. Watch, here's what I'm gonna do. Ready? Oh, we got some general run-of-the-mill Danvers half-longs. This is like a standard carrot a lot of people use. I'm just gonna finish out the row with Danvers. It ain't that serious, man. It's just carrots, bro. Y'all act like carrots are like some pedigree Maltese dogs or something, man. They're carrot seed. Who cares, man? Are you growing them to show your friends? Or are you growing them to eat them? I'm kind of doing both, but mainly I just want them to grow so I can eat them. So look, they give you, see, nobody like, these carrots are like the Dr. Pepper of the carrot world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes them. Everybody has some little Danvers half-longs every now and then again.
23 flavors.
That ain't even a thing.
That's the flavor of Dr. Pepper. It's 23 flavors.
That ain't real. Is that real? 23 flavors for Dr. Pepper?
And I'm the one with the airhead charm.
Hey, they give you a bunch more of them seeds, man. Just plant them, bro. Here we go. Oh wait, I need no tag. You know what? This one ain't even gonna tag, man. I'm just gonna finish out the row. Where'd I leave off at? You know? Probably right about there. Is it perfect? No. Does it need to be perfect? No, man. They're seeds, bro. The birds be dropping these things out the sky and they grow, man. I mean, they are vegetables. You want them to look a little organized so you can kind of tell what you're doing in the garden, but it's a line, you know, just plant them, man. So I'm gonna go back down here. This whole second row is gonna be Danvers half longs, okay? Because I got a whole huge packet of them. So that's what I'm gonna finish this out with on this other row. And that'll be it. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 carrot varieties. That's more than enough. Big old pack. Danvers half longs, old seed company. I dug this little bitty trenches up for these carrots when it's kind of muddy and wet, so I'm not going to be able to cover them over really well with the dirt that I got in the ground. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bag of compost and I'm going to sprinkle the compost over the carrots, man. It'll feed the carrots and it'll help me, you know, cover them up the way I need to. I'm just gonna put a light coat of compost over this whole thing, man. Cover the seeds up, give them a little boost. I don't always recommend this because sometimes I feel like these big box store compost bags, they don't come fully cooked sometimes. We'll put it that way. They're not fully composted the way they're supposed to be. And sometimes they'll burn up your plants and seeds and stuff. Now, so we're taking a chance when we do this with this big box store compost, but it'll be fine. It'll be all right. We're just gonna believe it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. That happens sometimes. I don't know if they just pull the compost too early or what. I'm just covering them up with this compost. And then I'll go back through once I'm done and I'll tamp it all down a little bit, make sure they got good contact. It's windy out here, all right? Carrot seeds are small. I was planting them carrot seeds just now. Some of them boys caught a ride. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get a few stray carrots here and there. Probably a lot more than a few because it's pretty windy, but it don't matter. It'll be all right. Wherever they are, if they're not a problem, I'll just let them grow, man. And we'll pick that carrot. It doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line like you see on all the $7 million a year gardening channels on YouTube, okay? We're not romanticizing this. We just want to grow some carrots, man. We want to just grow carrots easy. I don't want a 15-step process on how to grow carrots and get 100% germination rate and make sure your carrots are 18 inches long and make sure the tops get 6 feet tall and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I just want carrots, all right? This ain't complicated. We're just gonna cover them up. They're about 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep in the ground. That's all it is, man. Go get some more compost. Here's about as organized as I'm getting with it, okay? I got my compost laid up on top of the seeds. Now I'm just gonna go through and I'm just gonna kind of level things out with my hand. That way it's just a little more uniform. Take any big dirt clods, throw them off to the side. We don't want that. Wherever those are at, them seeds are gonna have a hard time popping through. Spread that compost around. They're in a rough line. They're gonna grow roughly in the line, you know, like all the fancy YouTube channels like to do. Everything's all perfect. Yeah, we don't do that around here. We're just trying to grow some vegetables. We're trying to show some other people how to just grow some vegetables. Things that are easy. It's probably gonna work. Probably. Sometimes you got a little uh-oh moment, but it's fine. It usually works out. I'm gonna say I got about an 85% success rate. Every once in a while you get something that don't work. Most of the time it's gonna work fine. Okay, don't worry about it too much. Everybody's stressing out about being right. Ain't nobody would just want to get along and figure out what's easy. They want to spend all their time arguing about who's right. Well, I'm not one of those people. I don't care. I'm just trying to grow some carrots, man. You ain't got to be a part of that circus, man. You could just grow some carrots however you want, man. Don't matter what anybody says. You just grow them carrots however the hell you want. If it works, it works. We've been doing this a couple minutes max. This doesn't take long. There's a lot of clay in the soil. You can break it up and you can till it up and blah, blah, blah. And then it rains and it's gonna stick back together and I mean, you'd have to dump a lot of organic material on this garden to get it nice and more like a loamy soil, which is fine. This is a newer garden. It's not gonna be like that right at first, you know? It's fine. We're just gonna grow stuff in it, and we're gonna add organic material every year, every 2 years, and it'll change the soil over time. It'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. Just put the stuff in the ground. It's gonna grow probably. I'm gonna come through here. I'm gonna water this all in really good, get these seeds nice and wet. And then I'm gonna take this plastic, I'm gonna just cover it over like that. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna keep checking on the carrot seeds. And when they start to pop out and germinate, we're gonna take the plastic off. We might cut the whole piece of plastic off even. So that's all we're doing. We're just gonna cover them up while they're trying to germinate and pop out the ground. That's it. That'll be all for the carrots. Peace.